gosh, that was such a good first episode.
Guys, season 24, episode 1.
Yes, and just like Hannah Brown, we are back for more. We couldn't have enough. We couldn't get enough of you guys.
We didn't have enough closure.
We needed to come back. We may cry. I don't know.
I may cry.
Yeah, wow. It's emotional to come back.
I will say there were already a lot of tears, not just from Hannah B. We know is going to bring the emotion,
of course,
but because she's got that passion. But every contestant,
and Peter at the end, I was like, dude, we don't.
We can't get one.
Okay,
got it.
Sorry,
bring it back,
guys.
There's a lot. This
Keep
was
us honest, guys.
3 hours. So I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a point at 8:45 that I texted Chelsea, and I was like, "Are we really doing this?"
No, we did it.
I want to go to sleep. But then I rallied, and I'm glad I did. And
I'm proud of you
because the ending of this episode
was worth every moment we waited.
Or it's like my labor and delivery where you push for 2 hours and then you still get a C-section and you were like, what the F was the last 2 hours about?
Why couldn't we just do this
skip straight to here? I kind of thought that.
Accuracy.
Okay.
But then at the end, the baby's here and you're just happy.
Yeah, okay.
So
Maybe that's it. Okay, so we started season 24 with Peter Weber, our pilot.
Oh my gosh, and he comes walking in looking like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. He's just like, looking good. He looks good. He looked good. So we see his family, which we are reminded once again how much we love them.
Adorbs.
And I think we should just jump in.
I mean, we don't have time.
No,
so
we're trying to
limit the limos. Yeah. So we could talk about every limo entrance, and it would be grand.
Yes.
But we're gonna just pick some ones that we're not gonna call them our favorites.
No, they're not our favorites. They're the standouts.
The memorable, although Peter didn't remember all of them, but memorable to us.
There's many awkward moments on this episode.
Okay, so what one did you remember? You hit me with one that stood out to you.
Okay, so
the SOs.
First, can we talk about the girl in the suitcase? In the suitcase. He rolled the suitcase, and that suitcase was not very big.
That was Kiara, right?
Yeah. Which I think
Kiara?
She kind of gives me crazy girl vibes too. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a suitcase. I don't know.
She got baggage?
But so much, apparently. So it was like this big. I'm not exaggerating.
Well, I could have expected maybe a really, really tiny, petite, like 4'3", and I think she looks average.
Girlfriend was like, I'm just gonna squeeze and make it work.
And I also was worried about how long they were waiting to get her out. Like I feel like I was like, someone go unzip that suitcase.
When she was like, hello,
I was like, can we get her out, please?
I was expecting like some type of way there.
I had some favorites. I will say my personal MVP for the whole evening is Ashley P.
I don't remember her.
That would be our cow.
Oh yeah.
The emotional support cow. I think the best thing about her
should have gotten a rose.
Is that the cow's name? Because did Jenna? There was the contestant's name was Jenna.
Yes.
Did she name that cow Ashley P? Because there's nothing like that was so Bachelor perfect. Yeah. If you've been with this franchise long enough, Ashley P is like the perfect Bachelor name.
She's at least been 2 Bachelorettes. At least Ashley P has been 2
I was
Bachelor
like, this is the best thing that's ever happened on Bachelor is Ashley P. But I don't think even Jenna made it. Did she even make it?
No. Jenna, no. She had one line the whole. I don't remember who she.
Yeah, but her cow was my favorite.
I do remember when what she does for a living said vegetarian.
Oh.
Do you?
Okay, other ones that stood out. I noticed right away that Hannah Ann said, she said, do you have a room for another Hannah in your heart?
And he didn't say, yeah, he was just like, I have room for another Hannah. Like, that was his response. Like, he's not let go of Hannah.
Telling for what's
I felt that, and it shook me a little bit. Paper Airplane Girl was cute.
Oh, the Tammy.
No, that was Madison.
No, that's Madison.
Tammy had the metal detector.
Tammy, and then she had the handcuffs, right? Later?
Tammy scares me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Tammy scares me.
Yes.
Tammy's intense.
Okay, one of the best things was how all these flight attendants were shocked. Like,
everyone and their mom is apparently a flight attendant.
Original. I'm a flight attendant, and then like 4 more walk in, and they're like, what?
I have a tally going for flight attendants.
I was like,
that's ridiculous.
Oh no.
Yeah, and so
some girl made a really inappropriate pussycat joke that I don't even remember her name.
Their pause was way too long.
It was way too long.
The pause was like awkwardly long.
Oh, and then let's not forget Victoria F, who does not want to be Victoria F. Was not memorable.
No.
She made a very inappropriate dry joke.
And I don't These girls are insane.
And he laughed. I thought Peter's response, like, for me, I was like, oh, he liked it. But then, later on...
She came up to him and was like, okay, I want to... First of all, don't go back and be like, I'm unsure of myself. Be confident in your joke, okay?
Yeah.
But he didn't remember it. He didn't remember her joke.
The whole meeting.
And she was like, it's okay. And then on the inside, she was just dying.
Surprised.
She was dying.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I also really quick want to talk about Savannah.
Well, we have to talk about that because that was...
freaking guns blazing.
The first kiss, kind of. I guess we're not going to count it. Do you count it?
She took it.
See, that's like inappropriate.
He wasn't mad at
He
it.
didn't have consent. It's a consent issue.
No, she blindfolded him.
Yeah.
And was like...
Savannah, we're not going to count that as a
We're not going to count it, no.
Because that doesn't let us know the chemistry that's really happening.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean...
So those are just a few of our favorites. I mean, one last favorite.
Yeah.
And not even a favorite, sorry. Standout.
Standout.
The standout. Hannah Brown walked out of the limo. So first of all, did you see his face? He legitimately was like, mouth on the floor, could not believe it was her, and there was a twinkle in his eye.
See, he's like, what's going on?
Therefore, there was a twinkle in his heart. So she brought him back his wings, which at first,
and I think that's a good play on the producers because then they have a lot of footage of Hannah, and so it's like that's where we're getting all our Hannah footage, and they can like do like some previews, tease clips of Hannah Brown and get everybody hyped.
Yes.
And really, it was just to bring closure to the relationship.
No closure.
Say goodbye.
They have no closure.
Okay,
and I'll tell you why.
So then we go to cocktail hour.
Cocktail hour gets crunk. Okay. So first of all, I don't even know where to start. These girls get crazy. First of all, they all start drinking. And one girl starts talking about he's a biscuit.
Oh my gosh.
She wants to
biscuit for the biscuit.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
And she was like, hot and flaky.
I was like,
if my husband ever called me hot and flaky, I would be like, I'm going to go stop by and get some Head and Shoulders.
I don't know though. Sam likes biscuits. I wouldn't mind being called a biscuit.
Butter that up with a little honey.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So these girls are getting crunk. We have an issue with McKenna. First of all, I say an issue with McKenna. So
she might possibly be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Who called him a dime 50? Because I'm not real sure. She goes, I've never even heard this.
He looks like a dime plus tax.
One of them was like, he looks like a dime, which I like a dime.
It's like a 10.
Okay,
he's a 10.
Oh,
he's a 10.
10.50.
Not quite an 11. But yes,
I'm gonna give him 0.5 for the bow tie. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it's like a points rating system at the Olympics.
Oh god, that was so great. They were getting drunk fast.
Yeah,
I will say that. Well, maybe not fast. It's a whole night.
Maybe it was short though because there was so much that happened.
Okay, so the first conflict.
Yes, so Natasha and he are talking, and McKenna walks up, and Natasha's like, "No, we're not done."
She says no.
She says no, and then she comes back a few minutes later. McKenna does.
Okay, so that's like. So, first of all, McKenna came in with like paper airplanes.
Yes.
It's like throwing paper airplanes at him. Boom, 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 boom. And then Natasha goes and finds Madison's giant ass paper airplane. It's like when you're sending emails, the first email, and then you come back with, "See, per my first email." You know what I'm talking about?
So passive aggressive. Well, because she kept saying things, and this is where Natasha kind of loses me, because she was being a lot, okay? She had the paper airplane, she's being rude, they're like talking and kissing, and like doing all the things, and like, she's just standing there going, "Are you guys done yet?" And I'm like,
they were kissing. That's when it's got awkward. I was like, at least when they're kissing, you like turn her, like,
at least,
you like,
put the paper, like, girl, climb
like,
on the paper airplane
folding,
and fly out of there. I don't know. Too much, but not enough ever.
Okay, so I'm hoping McKenna might. Okay, first of all, I was like, you might be a little bit crazy, but you might be my kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know how I love. I called it from the start that we were gonna love Demi.
You did.
And everybody's like, oh, we don't like Demi.
I didn't believe you.
Everybody.
I was wrong.
We love Demi.
I was wrong.
I'm wondering if McKenna is in the running for this. I'm not sure. She has a little bit of a crazy eye, but I'm not. I'm here for a little bit crazy.
I will own this that I've never ever read about anyone. So
you're right about me. You're right about us.
That's true. Well, yeah, that's truth.
All right.
So next is Cheyenne.
Shein.
Shein. I want to make sure to say her name right.
Because I wanted to say it Cheyenne when I saw it, but it's like Shein, like the clothing store that's on that we buy.
Yes.
Yeah. Not an advertisement.
And Hannah Ann. So
yes.
we have a lot of feelings about Hannah Ann. You go ahead. You
okay, so one of my first things was like, she's bold. She keeps being like, but I'm not really bold.
Like, on some level, you are.
She's like, it's not like me to go for what I want. You're a pageant queen. Like, you're going for exactly what you want. Like,
100%.
not anything against pageant queens, but they're going for.
But don't say you don't go for what you want. That's
like
not
that's
true.
what I mean. I was like, but I will say they were hitting it off during their first time together. I say first time together. He said the words, I have a good feeling about you. He called her my lucky charm. He initiated the kiss.
And it wasn't the first kiss of the night.
No.
No, who was? I thought she was.
No, she was the first. Okay, I made notes. The first real kiss.
Yes.
Because we're not going to count Savannah.
Yeah, that's why I said she's the first real kiss.
So she was the first real kiss. Okay, so they had a really good one-on-one time. And then, there's 33 women. So you had a great time. Tied a bow on it.
And right away, put the package.
I don't think that's even being not bold. I think that's just respecting the situation that we're in.
But there's always got to be at least one. And we want it, we expect it, we hope for it. She's the turbulence.
Yes.
If I am allowed to say that. I'm gonna, there's 1,000.
If you need my goggles.
I might need them, I don't know. So she keeps going back and back and back and just taking time for other girls and
she hadn't had any time yet.
Yeah.
That's what always kills me. Why don't ever the Bachelor or the Bachelorette own up and say, I haven't talked to her yet.
Yeah.
Can y'all give me 2 minutes? That's what I'm longing for one day. For a Bachelor, for Peter to be like, oh, Hannah, I'm so excited to talk to you. Let me finish up with Shein.
Sure, and I do agree with you, but I also think there are so many times where these girls need to stop crying.
That's true.
Stop interviewing about how little time they have and go interrupt themselves. If it's that big of a deal, I'm just saying.
You're a go-getter.
They would hate me on The Bachelor.
And I would never talk to them. I'd be gone on night one. They would be like, who was the girl in the corner the whole time?
Honestly. So
I'd be with Ashley P.
Well then, so later, Shein
Yes.
pulls Hannah Ann aside for the most passive aggressive.
Not on night one, Shein.
Polite,
even if you didn't like it, you can't do that.
Conversation.
It was weird.
It
She
was
didn't even
awkward.
know what she wanted to say.
No.
She should have. You could tell she was not prepared and maybe a little tipsy.
And Hannah Ann was giving her the pageant smile.
Oh, Hannah Ann was is pageanting a word?
It is now. And I didn't like too. She dismissed her. She's like, so go do your thing. Go talk to him if you want to talk to him. She's like complimenting her, like, you've done a great job in this conversation. Like she was on an interview.
Were you getting vibes from anyone like from a previous season? Were you getting any vibes of like
you're feeling?
Luke P?
Oh yeah,
The gaslighting.
Yes.
And then
it's not healthy.
oh yeah,
It's not
changing
healthy.
the narrative. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
Hannah.
So that-
and secretly Hannah Ann had been like in her bios. I had her like as one of my favorites.
And you're like now figuring it out.
Oh no.
As we watch, we change our opinions here. So
Okay.
the other person I want to talk about who stole was Victoria, not FP.
Oh, Victoria P.
So I'm going back and forth. Victoria P interrupts, and she's like this. He calls her the sweetest stealer.
Oh, that's right.
Because she's like, may I interrupt? Also, I love your dress. You're
Also
so
a pageant
beautiful.
queen. Also
Okay,
pageant queen.
I'm torn on her because in her little moment before the show starts, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really liked her.
Precious. I wrote Precious.
Yeah, but I don't know. There were some glimmers where I was like, is this real?
Yeah.
Is this fakeness? She came in the car, right? Was that her?
Yeah. No, Lexi, we drove the
Oh, that
car.
was Lexi. Okay, but it was just moments where I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if this is real, so I want to keep my eye on her.
Yeah. Oh, and she did a cute little happy dance because she does this happy dance with her knees to.
Oh yeah,
dance
that was
the
her.
Scary
She was,
way. It was cute.
And that was cute. I don't know about her
Okay.
yet. I'm on the fence.
Okay,
We'll
we
see.
gotta move on.
Yeah, we do.
McKenna got kissed also.
We got no time. We're breaking down 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay, date 1.
Day 1. Okay, they put them through flight school. These two bad A's are walk out and are like, you're going to flight school. Buckle up.
And they did.
And they did. So first they do math, which I wouldn't have passed.
If any of my pilots do this flight school, we're not flying.
No. So I wouldn't have passed. And then they do like questions, answers. I didn't realize flying is so dirty. So many dirty words.
Yeah, the Mile High Club, I did laugh at everyone. I mean, I guess I didn't maybe understand like they were asking for how many feet are in a mile. Like, even if I couldn't get the exact
I wouldn't
number.
even know.
I mean, 30,000. That was a lot.
I wouldn't, see, she said 30,000, I was like, accurate.
Yes.
I've done a lot of other things, you guys. So then, once they're done with that, they put them through
an obstacle course.
Oh, a simulator. No, the simulator.
Oh my gosh. Because
Yeah.
the PTSD, y'all.
Yeah.
The PTSD Victoria P is dealing with.
I loved, like, the sad music in the background, the flashback of the teacup spinning, and she's like,
Let's take a moment. Cheers to you, producers,
Thank
for
you
that
for that.
teacup
Thank you for
flashback.
that.
That was
I appreciated it.
Well done. Annalise
was awesome.
vibes. That give us Annalise flashbacks.
Oh, it was amazing. Wasn't there a carousel?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And then I thought was so funny is that she's like telling him, like, I get super motion sick. I'm really afraid. And he spins her fast. And then supposedly he's like taking care of her. And
No.
like, I was like, he just.
No, they whispered in his ear, do it hard. Do it
I know.
hard.
And he didn't even. And then, like, we're supposed to be like, oh, he's so sweet. He ran after her with a cup of water. And I was like, no,
Everyone watching was like, what the
he
heck?
gave her a G-force spin or whatever that's called. I was dying.
Yes, it was horrible.
And then she's like, no one's ever taken care of me this way. And I was like, you're going to tell me that you're a model. Have you seen her Instagram account?
Yeah,
She
no,
like,
her thighs. Have you seen
she's
her thighs?
a model.
Oh my gosh.
And
beautiful.
no one's ever brought you a water bottle?
Or flowers, let alone.
Okay, if you want to tell me no guys brought you flowers,
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Maybe not anybody, but guy. If you want to be like specific, no
Sure.
guy has brought me roses.
Sure.
But for you to tell me no one's ever taken care of me like this, and that was you vomited once in a bathroom, and someone brought you a water bottle, it's like, no.
Relax.
I know.
Relax.
We need to up our standards, especially if the guy has induced the vomit. Like, if he's caused you to vomit,
Oh my gosh.
he doesn't get credit for the caretaking after.
No.
Let's empower ourselves, ladies.
You're better than this.
We're
We're
better.
all better than this.
Okay,
So then they do the obstacle course, and all the ladies are flying through, and it's crazy, and they're running. Can I just talk for a second? I don't want to pause on this too long. I know we have no time. But when the girls were running to the fan, and they were sliding.
oh, because they didn't let us know there was gonna be like mud there.
No.
That was like a fun surprise.
It didn't look like mud. It looked like they like smashed pumpkins.
I kind of thought maybe it was like vomit, like for a second.
Girls are like, we'll do anything for you, Peter. We'll run through you.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Yeah, it was awful. But then, so we get down to Kelly and
Tammy.
At the very end, they're changing into their pilot's outfits. They're run to get to their tricycles. Kelly cheats.
Okay,
How do you feel about this?
I mean, are there really rules in The Bachelor?
They didn't say you weren't allowed to cheat.
I mean,
But
the whole franchise is based on going outside the rules, and
if
looking
you-
outside the box.
And if you look at previous like group dates, it's not the people who follow the rules and do it the right way that get attention. It's the people who like, I want you so bad, I'm just gonna cut through this.
or I'm gonna
course.
pretend to have PTSD and cause a scene.
You know what's bad is I think that was real. That's what's the worst part.
That's the worst.
She's lived a good life though. That's all right.
Oh, this is her moment.
So
yeah, so Kelly cheats, but you know, is there any part of us that thinks Kelly might be a stalker and be doing whatever she can? Like, is this I've met you before at the hotel?
was waiting for you.
I saw that you were going to attend your high school reunion because I googled what high school you go to. I know what year you graduate. I knew it was your 10-year reunion, and I showed up in the hotel lobby.
This is why we're friends.
And now I'm gonna cheat this mother effing obstacle course so I can have one-on-one time
But
with you.
here's the thing though, are you really a stalker if the other person's like, I want this?
Oh, that's true.
Because he's like,
He's
he's
into
telling
it.
her, I'm feeling this, I'm so excited you were here, I was hoping you'd be here, I feel a spark. I mean,
oh yeah, he totally.
in front of everyone.
And he said spark. He's
He
had a
said-
spark with her at the hotel.
So I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm not saying she's not crazy. So they went on their magical flight of 2,
Yeah.
and they go back for cocktail hour.
Which is at the hotel.
Where Kelly
Well, also-
accidentally.
Cheers again, producers. Planning that at the hotel.
Yep. Oh,
Well
on
done.
porpoise.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yes. So they get there, and the girls are mad at her.
Of course. Well,
I'm
yeah.
not mad at them for being mad at her. I'd probably be mad at her too.
I mean, but I don't think she's done anything wrong.
No.
Per se.
and she's like, I don't even know what to say to you guys. Like,
I
I didn't know
think,
I
yeah.
wasn't allowed to cheat.
And she's an attorney, so if she really wanted to present like a defense, she probably could have.
Can I just say too, this is how I know I'm really not good at this, because I did not peg her as someone he would ever like when they were first introducing
Me
her.
too.
And then he keeps talking about this spark they have, and I'm like, this is how I know I'm not good at this.
Yeah, no. But she was just like, yeah, I mean, I didn't think the rules were that hardcore, y'all. Like, we were writing I don't know. But maybe,
he goes right into his talk with Victoria P. He gets her flowers because she's never had them. He like picks them from the vine.
Which I don't think you're supposed to do at hotels.
When you're the bachelor, I think they'll we'll buy you a new shrub.
Yeah. So a lot of like I know like it was sweet, but mid conversation, like the person in me, I would be like, "Are you not listening to what I'm saying?"
Well,
like,
she looked at him like, "Where are you going?
I'm like opening up to you, and also
I agree with that.
Glasses. Were those a fashion?
Okay, so from the side, speaking of Demi, she looked like Demi to me.
Yeah, I kind of saw a Demi vibe there.
From the side.
We wish.
Yeah.
Demi, you made Bachelor better.
Forever impression on us.
Okay.
So then Kelly comes and steals him for more time.
I know, from Shein. Again.
Yes.
She's been robbed twice now of one-on-one time.
It's starting to feel personal.
It's
starting to feel
also,
personal.
she's a very emotional reactor, so it's a very good choice.
Oh yeah. They were like, "Hey, go now.
Go now. Anyway, she cries again about that, and then
Kelly gets the rose.
the rose.
And can I just point out too? I think he really enjoys picking girls up and putting them on things.
Because he did that at the pool table.
I was going to say pool table.
Yes.
He does it here, so I think we're going to see a lot of that pickup and kiss situation this season. So everyone hates Kelly.
Everyone hates Kelly. I actually don't think I do yet. I have some fears. I have some concerns about, like,
she's going to be the villain for sure.
But like the villain, like actually the villain,
or like everyone hates her because of their relationship, and it's going to cause a lot of issues, and eventually it's going to be brought to him, and there's going to be a 2-on-1. I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good point. I have a little concern that she might have planted herself at that hotel. I don't think you're wrong. I have a little concern for Peter's safety. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think you're wrong.
I just want to air that out a little more. Okay, now we need to move on.
One-on-one. Madison. Okay. So he takes her to his parents' vow renewal.
That's intense.
He said vow renewal. like they're renewing their vows.
Bang, A-E-I-O or you. Sometimes why.
Whatever. So, okay, which is really sweet, but I think it's a lot for a first date.
And as a parent, I would be like, selfishly, I'd be like, come on, don't bring this person.
Yeah, I think any parent would be that way, but I feel like
his
parents, she even said, I hope he likes you because I like you.
Yeah.
Like, they're different humans, though. They're different. They're better than me and everyone else.
I would be way too selfish. I'd be like, y'all are making this about y'all, and this is my renewal
I remember on my parents' renewal, my brother brought a girl, and she ruined all of our family photos.
That's what I was going to say. What are they doing with Madison during family photos?
And I look like a mermaid in half those pictures. I can't even post because she's in the middle.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I literally had that thought. Where is Madison going during family photos? Because she better not be in them. We have to respect the family photo. It's like, it would be one thing if they've been dating a while, but we're talking about he made out with 3 girls less than 24 hours before. Like, we gotta rein this in. Anyway.
So their parents' vows are amazing. 31 years. Congratulations to them. That's amazing.
Adorbs.
I literally tear up a little bit. And the mom fed her cake. And she got a bouquet.
And she caught the mom's bouquet.
So that was pretty much the end. They had dinner,
country singer. I don't remember.
She was pretty voice.
And Madison's like a cute little Southern girl. He has a thing for Southern girls. She's also a model, pageant.
She reminds me of someone off of My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding. I don't know what it is about her.
Okay, I do have to tell you, in my deep dives, she is a model, not the kind of model like maybe Victoria P, but more like the model who has appeared in a lot of our Sonic ads as a Sonic waiter with her hat and her bellhop.
Can I say that?
I know. She looks super dorky.
That makes me love her more.
Well, all the other Instagram accounts are like these amazing photo shots. You Google hard enough,
like
you find
Sonic.
Madison Bean with her bellhop.
That's amazing.
So she did get bonus points on that, and then the whole family came out to the country singer, who we should know, maybe? I don't know.
But she had a great voice.
Okay,
I will say that.
Great job, singer.
Yes. So let's move on to the last but not least.
Yeah, we're gonna finish it out, y'all.
I need to collect myself for this moment.
I don't even know.
Group date.
We're not even gonna. Let's not even pretend.
No.
We're not even gonna talk about anybody else. There's no one else to talk about.
Hannah's there. We walk in. Hannah's pageant posing in the dark. You up the lights.
And she's supposedly
shimmies
this friend who knows him well.
Well, she does.
Who's just innocently there to help plan this date.
No. Okay, so she reenacts and recites their love story, and then tells them they have to give a speech in front of everyone about a time they like had another love story with someone else.
I love how you're editing this.
I don't know.
They're gonna talk about
scares
sex.
me. Life scares me.
Okay.
Life scares
Well,
me. So
she shares about the windmill.
Well, and the way she says it, and like you can see her eyes shining, and you can see her heart fluttering.
Her eyes are sparkling as bright as that pageant dress.
Which whenever she moves, like, cha-cha. So okay, so she tells them they have to all do that. So
and then she goes off into like her dressing
behind
room.
the windmill, ironically.
Okay, and she's talking to a producer, and I think it just is bringing back feelings or something. And also, I do want to disclaimer this. This is being filmed in September. She's in the middle of Dancing with the Stars, which she's also crying a lot in Dancing with the Stars. So she's very emotional. I cannot imagine how hard Dancing with the Stars is.
Sure, absolutely.
So she's emotionally, physically exhausted. Something there is like wrecking her, and the producer is like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "No."
All the feelings are there. She still loves him, and it's clear.
And Peter finds her.
Well, and I have so many feelings about this. Okay, so first of all, I'm getting flashbacks from her season because she's crying, and he's over there like touching her leg and touching her. Are you okay?
Which, by the way, Victoria P, that is more of like taking care of. Not bringing a water bottle.
He brought her a water, walked out. I have lived my best life. So she admits that she made a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
And she regrets it.
Yeah.
And I get what he's saying because he's like, you know, you asked out Tyler on the show. I don't want to be your third choice. But even after saying I don't want to be your third choice, he says, and then I find out you moved 20 minutes from me. I wished you would reach out to me. And then she has all these excuses. But at the same time, I'm like, if you wanted him, why didn't you reach out to him? Wait until he's the Bachelor.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is even when on After the Final Rose, like there was no chemistry between her and Tyler.
No, none.
There was so much chemistry between her and Peter. I thought
she was going to ask him out.
Me too. And I think it went in so planned. Like you go in so planned, and like she said, Tyler had reached out to her and like had been talking to her. Like
she felt pursued.
She felt pursued. Like I'm hearing it's not going great with Jed, all this stuff. So she like she tells the producers, I think I want to ask Tyler out. And so this plan is in place. Then she sits down in front of Peter, who hasn't reached out because he's respecting the process.
Exactly. And I think he's respecting her too because he's like, I don't know what you need.
Oh my gosh. And she was saying the same thing though. She's like, I was trying to respect you. Like if you're trying to like
be the Bachelor,
I was trying to give you the space to do that. Oh my gosh. He ends up basically saying he's not over her.
No.
He said that, right?
He 100% said it.
I mean, how do we move forward?
He said now, he's like, I feel bad because all these women are here and I'm confused.
He asks her to come and be a contestant.
Well, to be fair, it might have been like what if I asked you kind of thing.
But if you're thinking that, that means you want to. You're wondering.
Yeah. What if? And so for like 1,000 reasons. For 1,000 reasons, where I'm only going to give you one. I don't think it would work. It wouldn't be fair to anyone. Everyone would want to boycott me.
Here's my thing. Right now, they run away together and go, and it works.
Oh my gosh, this is like the shortest season ever.
I'm here for that. I think their chemistry.
This could be part of their love story.
And I get it. She didn't do it right.
Yeah, no.
We can throw a little bit of shade at her and say you didn't do it right. But honestly, you know what? A lot of times in life, I don't do it right. And then you realize you're in love, and you're like, it should have just like
100%.
So I'm like, okay,
100%.
But he cannot go back to what are we doing?
I think he would though. I think if, let's say this all ends and he doesn't end with someone else, this could be part of their love story where they end up together. I see it like I see a rainbow.
So we're going to have to sit through an entire season of him. He's going to do all these girls dirty.
So that's the other thing. That's the other thing.
There's something going on back here. Nothing. It's fine. It's fine. We're professionals.
Yeah, we've done this a lot.
We're podcaster recappers.
That's the other thing too, because they're showing so it's shut off there because we need to be like hanging on a cliff by our lives, okay?
By our lives.
By our lives. And so we're sitting here and we're waiting and we're wondering with bated breath, and they show next episode, thank you for that he's still talking to her, but in the same moment he's putting someone else's butt on a counter
to make out
with them. And I'm like, but where are you at? That makes me like,
how can you have that moment where you're like, I don't think I'm over you, and then go make out with someone else? Peter?
I don't know. Maybe it's the same way people can get down to 2 people and not know what to do.
But we're not there.
It's true. He just met these girls.
He literally told Hannah at that one point, we're a week in. If you're going to end it, now's the time. Guys, this is what I was like talking about. Like, this is having like a pushing
I have so many feelings.
to crown your baby after 2 hours. And then after all that work, I'm just slicing you open and ripping her out anyway. I'm like, let's just take back the 2 hours. I didn't need to see all these other girls.
It didn't
he
matter.
He just needs to be with Hannah.
I didn't need it.
It's my time. It really hurt.
Yeah. So we're both sitting here going, okay, we don't think she's coming back. I don't think it would work.
Also, she's in the middle of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, but now we also know that they're shooting in the same city.
That's true.
So the other girls wouldn't want her. I wouldn't want to sleep next to those girls after I came back in the house. So I mean, I don't know. It's not impossible, but I don't think so. I think this is going to be one of those things where they, at the end of the day, go, if it's meant to be, we'll be. They go separate lives and maybe come back.
And they just say they're going to wrap it up really pretty somehow next week. Where she's like, it was just brought up feelings. We needed closure.
Yeah.
And he's going to say, I needed closure. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about, okay, we're going to say who our final 5? Top 5?
Yeah. Again, I say this 1,000 times. I'm never, ever, ever good at picking this.
I think sometimes you actually do better than you think.
I guess.
Because you have had, you've been there in the end.
Yeah.
And I picked.
I think we decided Luke P. I think it's the only one I've ever been right about.
You were so right about him.
Said he was awful.
Did Hannah Ann get the first impression rose just like Luke P? They both did. Yes.
Yes.
And they both got first kisses. Oh my god. Okay, go. Give me your top.
Okay. Lauren. They have chemistry. She wore a power suit.
Oh, her power suit. She wins.
She wins.
That power suit was
loved it.
amazing.
Hannah Ann. I think she's gonna go the distance. I do.
Yeah.
Marissa. She seems fun. She's really pretty.
Marissa already got kicked off.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Did she?
But you know the
to
only
be fair,
reason,
I did this on like first impressions, like my
the
first
only reason I
impressions.
know this is because Marissa.
Why did Marissa get kicked off?
Marissa and Mike from last season were seen at dinner in Atlanta.
Oh my gosh, you need to dive.
Holla.
I'm sorry. I'm just ashamed of everyone.
But that's okay. So kick her off your list.
So
but I love that
Kelly-
you picked her.
Kelly.
Yes.
And then I think that's all I have. Like,
Okay.
that I don't have anyone else.
All right, mine are some of the same ones that you have. I'm saying Kelly's going to make it far, even though she might get a restraining order at some point.
Yeah.
Madison.
Yep.
Her dad's the coach at Auburn in the basketball team.
Oh,
Auburn.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Okay, and I have Hannah Ann's making it far. I'm throwing in Victoria P is making it far.
I did like
You can
Madison.
survive the teacups. You can make it.
You can make it through this.
You can make it through this.
We'll see.
Secretly, I like Alaya. Is that how you say it?
Alaya,
Alaya. I'm really digging her.
Hopefully she's not a liar.
I don't know if she's actually gonna make it far, but I like her. And then this is I'm throwing it into the game. Hannah B in the final.
Why not?
Hannah Brown
Why
bringing
not?
it in for the end.
I don't know. Here's the thing. Peter's in the captain's chair now.
That's right.
And it can
Take
go
us in for a
either way,
landing.
taking you in for a landing. It can go either way.
Mhm.
How many ridiculous things did we not agree with Hannah did last season?
Yeah.
And she's going to do what she's going to do. I think we're just in for a very interesting season.
It's not scripted. It's
No.
produced. There's a difference.
There's a
y'all.
huge difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
We don't know where this is gonna go.
All you need to know is we're here for the flight reasons.
Flight reasons?
Flight reasons.
Oh my god! I thought you did that on accident.
No,
but
they
you
said it
were-
on the show. I totally stole it. But
Okay.
I inserted it like it was my own.
Okay, I like it. I'll take it.
Anyways, we are so excited to be back.
This was amazing.
This was fun.
It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. 3 hours.
But not every week is 3 hours, so we're gonna
We're
come
doing
at
it
you-
Mondays, and then we're posting it to Facebook, so you don't have to watch this live. So no pressure. This
Yeah,
doesn't have to be
but
live viewing.
Even if you are watching this later, comment because we love to have conversations.
We want to know: is he gonna run off with Hannah B into the sunset
Yes.
right now?
And give us your top picks. I want to know who you think. Let us know if you agree with us.
Is Hannah Ann the new Luke P?
These are some deep and serious questions. Hey, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to know it all. Are you gonna go and tell your significant other you want to risk it for the biscuit?
I want to be the biscuit.
I want to be hot and flaky. Okay, you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you a dime 50. You've been nothing but a dime 50 for us
50.
tonight.
Victoria, nice. Okay, guys. I don't even know how to end it.
We don't have a good way to end it.
Enjoy your flight.
It's over.
All right, guys. Talk to you next week. Bye.